Here is our pinky hairband part 2.
Hello, this is the part 2 of our pinky hairband. Okay, you see that we've done all the leaves, but you see they don't have shape, they are shapeless. So we're going to use our tonguing machine. Okay, so you put it in medium heat and then you begin to stretch. Okay, so don't let the tonguing machine be so hot, just let it be in the middle, middle heat, and then you start, you know, tonguing them. So it's a form of ironing. Okay, you cannot place iron on these small leaves. So the tonguing machine will help us to iron out the leaves so that they all look a little bit alike, right? So see, we've done and iron them with the tonguing machine. So if you check and you see that there is still some that are not so smooth, you still apply the tonguing machine. Now, the tip of every stem that you use, please remember to fold in, because if you forget to fold in, it might somehow stick out, after a while. So when you fold it in, you are sure that it will not come out sharply. The one that is not folded can easily come off. And so this one now that you fold is protected. So we are covering again twice. We covered the stem once, we are covering it twice to make it thick and then to make it look more like a stem, right? And then to make it look like, you can't see the metal inside. Okay? So see what we've got. So we're going to be arranging this on our hairband. Okay, here we have our hairband. And we are going to put 2 on. You see there's a long one and there's a short one. Okay, on this part, this first side, you leave a little space. We are putting 2 of this flower stem, one facing down and the other one facing up, just the way I'm doing it, right? Okay, and then we use our thread and needle and then tack it together on the hairband. Okay, so you're going to tack it as many times as possible, right? Until you're sure that it's not shaking anymore, it's firm. Okay, so you keep tacking. Remember that you're going to use the same color so that it's not visible, the thread is not visible. Okay, so once you are done, you just tie and then you cut. Can you see that? Okay, so we're going to do the other part, the other side. This time around, we're using the long flower stem and then we're going to put it in 3 steps. So this is one and this is the second one. I just gave a little space, okay, and then I tack. Okay, so when I finish tacking this one, that's when I will add the third one. So you see that it's very simple. Okay, so you're going to tack as much as you're comfortable with, like you're sure that it's not going to shift. Okay, so we're adding the third one. We gave a little space, okay, and then we added the third one on the other side. So we have 3. Okay, so we tack as well. Make sure it's firm. Okay, so make sure you tack as many times as possible, right? So once you're sure that it's firm, you cut out your thread and voila, here you have your pinky hairband. Can you see that? So you try to arrange it and make sure it's facing where you want. Okay, you bend it. There's a wire inside, so you bend it in a way that you feel it's okay, right? So we are now coiling, you know the sticks, we are coiling them. So you see how we are coiling it. Okay, trim out every thread sticking out and then you coil. Can you see that? We're coiling. So after we have done that, we need to cover the lower part, okay, using our shining bias. So you could use anything you can use that is fine to cover that down part. Okay, of course, we'll use the UHU glue. We applied on the shining hairband and on the part where we are going to cover, we're going to wrap so that the work look neat. Okay. So now we know that it has, air for a while. So it's okay for us to apply it and cover. Okay, so we're going to cover the end. So just watch the technique I'm using so that it looks uniform. You don't start from up down, you start from the middle so that they will not see where you started from. Okay, and it ends up, it doesn't end down, so that it doesn't get loosened easily. Okay, so just the way we did this one, the way we wrap this one is the same way you wrap the other part. Okay, so we are doing the same on the other parts, right? Voila, we have done and covered both ends, right? So we're just holding it on for a while, so you could use your peg to do that. Okay, because sometimes when you don't leave it to breathe for a while, it doesn't stay. So just make sure you leave it a bit before you stick it on. Okay, so that's why I'm leaving it a bit. Okay, so here we have our pinky hairband. Yay! So you can join our 4 weeks cloning masterclass. It's coming up on August the 27th.